What's up, guys? Back again in Renzel. Yeah, well, today's video is gonna be something different. So when I purchased this this truck, it had multiple things wrong with it. So I'm at the point right now where the remote for the truck that came with the truck, it was a remote. It's an aftermarket remote, actually. It don't work. So basically, you went on YouTube, all that, try to program the remote. And for the 2013 Escalade, it was saying that you got to take it to the dealer because basically I guess you got to use a certain kind of scanner for this year. The other years, like 2007, 8, 9, 10, 11, and I think maybe 12, you actually could relearn it through the onboard system. So right now I got a plug that somebody maybe could possibly with the scanner program the remote for me. So that's where I'm on my way to right now. So my ETA is 17 minutes. And you see I'm in Renzel, I'm in traffic, so I'm trying to get this done because basically I've been using the key, and every time I use the key, basically the factory alarm goes off until I actually put the key in the ignition, and then it stops going beep, 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 making all this noise and stuff. So I'm about tired of doing that. It got cold outside. I think this truck got remote start. So it's time to activate the remote start and basically just use the function of the remote because it's kind of corny using the key, man. I'm tired of using that key. You dig what I'm saying? So I bought some more aftermarket remotes, backups. So I want to actually try to get that done today on Renzel. So that's part of the Renzel build, trying to get Renzel together. So look at my back end videos. If you haven't, if you're new to my channel, subscribe. We got a lot of motion right now. And when you do subscribe and you do look at the back end videos, y'all gonna know that Renzel is up next, and Renzel is for the what? For the tow, people. So I'm trying to get it ready for 2025. As a lot of people maybe know, for the car shows, for the tow and all that. So I'm pretty excited today. I'm getting this done. This is another thing on the checklist that is going to be done. I'm not sure if I could record the process. No, I mean, I'm gonna basically talk to the guy that's basically doing it. If he's cool with it, then we go put it on camera, because a lot of people don't like to be on camera. So but I'm gonna try to see if we can record some of the process. You know what I mean? I can't maybe give y'all the cheat code on how he does what he does, because it's a service that he's doing and that's part of his hustle. So I respect that. But just, if you want to talk about it, if you want to talk about what he do, if you want to put out his platform, it's pretty good for him, you know what I mean? And it's networking for me, you know what I mean? And just also just giving y'all a piece of, if you got the same issue with your car or your Escalade, if you got a 2013 Escalade, basically, maybe, possibly, somebody like him could help you out with your situation. So as I said, I'm on the road. Got a lot of traffic right now. My ETA is now 16 minutes, So I'm going through it, And as y'all can see, the sun is out. The sun is actually going down. And I'm about to hit something called the Bell Parkway. And they doing a lot of construction out here. It look crazy out here. So, as I said, I want to get this done. So basically I could start remote starting and get on to my next project. Will be on Renzel. I will be doing the brakes and I will be doing the wheel bearings next. And then I still got to do the radiator, which I ain't do yet. But that's coming sometime this week. Got to get that done, nip that in the butt. And then as y'all can see, I'm saying motivate, I'm saying positive, and we on our way, because we got 2025 is like basically almost here, and we got to get this truck ready, rolling, and that's what I'm doing today. So I'm actually proud of this truck, It came a long way, I've been using it right now as my daily, and they've been holding it down, I got to do something for Renzel, something a little special. I gotta bless Renzel, cause Renzel been holding it down through the cold. It got cold. It got through the summer. Know what I mean? It was holding it down. Know what I mean? So I gotta do something very special for this truck. I have to give acknowledgement of what it been through, and you know, it was my daily. So basically, it was doing what it was doing. You know what I mean? It was operating, always starting. It's giving me heat. It's giving me AC. It was giving me everything that I need to get by. And I had the tune because I got the big Tezzy screen, as y'all can see, and it kept me going. It took me from point A to point what? Point B. So, all right. So I'm gonna tune back in when I get to my destination. Hopefully, we could give y'all a little footage of what's going on, and I'll talk to y'all in a minute. All right, guys, I'm back. So, I'm gonna call him the tuner because he got one of these scanners that basically that taps in. It taps into the whole vehicle, runs a scan on the whole entire vehicle or the computers. Basically, one of those scanners that GM has available and that they use on these cars. Because one thing about what I learned about GM, not all scanners could tap into the computer and control everything and pull up all the codes. So we did a you know, first thing first, before you know we got to the remotes, you know, we did a diagnostic. So it ran a full test on everything on the vehicle, which I thought I did with a previous scanner, but I guess it didn't really do it. It picked up what they could pick up. So it picked up, I have a problem with my the AC. So I thought it was something maybe with the compressor because it was kind of like tripping on and off. So basically it ran the code for the AC, and it ran a I'm just here on the road just trying to pay attention to my exit. But yeah, it ran a code also for the front impact sensor. So when I purchased this vehicle, it basically on the right side, I believe it's the right side, the passenger side, there's some, it looked like it was in a slight accident. So I guess the impact sensor, basically, one of the impact sensors is basically not functioning correctly. So it also picked that up. So after we determined the codes which came up on the scanner, but it didn't determine the you know, the fix or nothing like that. It gives you basically the code and what it is. So we decided to, you know, just clear the codes to see what comes back up. So what came back up was the AC and the impact sensor, because they can't be cleared. They have to be actually replaced or fixed or whatever's, you know, whatever's wrong with it. So, which is pretty cool, pretty cool. So basically, I got a 2-for-1 deal. I got 2 remotes programmed, right? And I got a diagnostic. You know what I mean? How can you get better than that, man? That's pure blessings, man. Pure blessings. So now, you know, I have to just put that on the checklist of things to correct and things to fix on Renzel for the tow. So the whole it was a little tedious doing the procedure, because you have to actually have a I guess a key fob or remote holder, which I never knew they even made one of those. So it's basically a holder. You put the remote in, and then you just gotta follow the instructions basically on the screen. So that happened. I think I'm able with this vehicle to program 4 key fobs. So basically we programmed only 2, because I don't need a program 4. I don't got 4 people driving this joint. And you know, the thing with the key fob was a lot of times you get 2 key fobs, because you could program different settings, like driving settings, to each key fob. So that's why usually when you purchase a vehicle, you get 2 key fobs. So if you and your girl or your wife, whatever, is sharing the vehicle, you know, the seat settings, the radio, whatever, the heat, whatever, you could program everything to each key fob. So that was pretty cool how I seen that, you know, the vehicle could basically take you know 4 key fobs. So the only thing is, you know, we did a test on it, so I'm able to lock the doors, use the panic button, unlock the I'm able to pop the window because you know Cadillac got this red glass. Basically, I could pop it with the remote. I could open up the lift gate, close the lift gate. The only thing I wasn't able successfully to do was do the remote start. So I have to look to see on the online dash. I seen something with remote start on. I don't know if it's actually off, or maybe I wasn't doing it correctly with the remote. So I gotta look into that hopefully and see how that works. So basically this is the remote. I mean, this is something I bought on Amazon. Basically very basic functional remote with, you know, unlock, start, whatever for the trunk. But this is actually, I guess they made it for Escalade, because basically it got the 2 lift gates in the back. So you know, when I put it in on Amazon, basically it, you know, it have the 2 lift gates. As I said, not the I have a button that has for the lift gate, and one is for the window. So basically it's a correct remote for the vehicle. But as I said, and it has an arrow. Basically, I don't know what that arrow is, so that arrow gotta be for the remote start. But as I was saying, that on the online dashboard, when I was like playing with it before, I see something that says remote start, but I don't know if it got deactivated or is activated. Hopefully, I gotta see. Hopefully, there's nothing wrong with the remote start and it works. You know what I mean? Because as I said, you know what I mean, this is basically I'm buying somebody else. I bought somebody else's vehicle, and I don't know. You know, I'm going through the vehicle with all the corrections and making sure everything works. You know what I mean? So hopefully I can get that going. Now I don't gotta use the key no more. I could use the remote, but I need to get the remote start working, man. So hopefully, you know what I mean, I pray to the gods that I get the remote start working. So I'm gonna actually go into the settings and do that. But as y'all can see, I'm in Saturday traffic. I'm on the Van Wyck Expressway, and it's bumper to bumper, neck to neck, and it is looking crazy on this highway. I wish I could have took another way, but right now it seems like this is my only way home, and I gotta figure it out. So it was very successful. Sorry that I couldn't show y'all basically, you know, how it basically go, but it's a pretty, as I said, man, it's a simple situation. And I mean, the scanner look like an iPad, and basically it's just, you know, it tells you how to do whatever you need to do for every vehicle, which, you know, I guess he never did an Escalade like this, a 2K13. He maybe did other Escalades, and basically we got to figure it out. We got it done. You know what I mean? I got a diagnostic, so I have 2 more things to add on to my list. And that's what it is. So let me actually see the name of one of them. Says, let me tell y'all, temperature control 3 feedback circuit short to ground, right? So temperature control 3 feedback circuit short to ground. I don't know what that is, but I have the code, right? And then the other one was, let me give y'all that. It says right front side impact sensor short to battery. Right, and it gave me a code. So basically, I'm gonna run those codes, and I'm gonna see, you know, the history and the directions that, you know, basically YouTube and, you know, Google gives me for those codes, so I can get that corrected. But it's going on the list. It's going on the checklist. So I got 2 more things on the checklist. God damn, like, you know what I mean? It's a never-ending story, but. You know what I mean? As I said, man, I'm blessed. You know what I mean? I feel motivated, and I'm staying consistent, as y'all can see. And that's what we doing today. So when I get out of this traffic, you know what I mean, I'm gonna show off my remote, the functions of the remote, and hopefully I can get the remote start part working. That'd be pretty dope, and that'd be one thing down on the checklist, which, you know, it kind of like jumped the list, basically, because it was just an opportunity that came to me that I had to jump on ASAP Rocky. So that's basically what I did, you know what I mean? I jumped on it because, you know, I'm not gonna wait when I got an opportunity to get something done and somebody could do something, which is pretty dope about people. We got 1 million people in the world that could do different things besides the dealer and, you know, shops and all that. You know, people do a lot of side work, which I appreciate, you know what I mean? The plug, you know what I mean? My cousin gave me the plug. I appreciate you, cuzzo. You gave me the plug. and I got it done. So if I need future remotes or maybe future programmings or maybe future things done with the scanner, you know what I mean, I could hit up my guy, you know what I mean, and he go get it done, you know what I mean. But you know what, man, we maybe gotta make him part of the team, guys, you know what I mean, because he's, you know, he's basically, he has the equipment to do certain things which I don't, and I'm not spending all that money on that scanner, because that scanner is maybe like 5 bands. You know what I mean? So I'm not doing that kind of work like that to even spend all that money on that scanner. You know what I mean? So I'm definitely not getting a scanner. But if I need any kind of future scans or, you know, I gotta even dig in to see more what he could do. You know what I mean? I'm gonna hit him up. But you know, I gotta, as I said, I got a few, you know, I got multiple vehicles. You know what I mean? The backup, I think I might have to do a one for the backup because I only got one remote for the backup. And then the box Chevy, you know what I mean? I have a remote. I have 2 remotes, but maybe I want to do an update on them. I really don't use a remote for the box Chevy like that, but you know, you never know. So, all right, as I said, I'm in traffic. It's a traffic day, as y'all can see. So, as I said, when I get to my location or get back in the garage, we're gonna do the test on the remote, and we're gonna try to get that remote start going. Cause once that's going, whoo, Renzel got some swag, kid. Renzel, we getting you together, baby. We getting you together, man. Slowly but surely, man. As I said, slow motion is better than what? No motion, and we got motion, boy. We got motion, man. So, as I said, man, y'all don't understand how big that remote, just having a remote. Y'all know, because everybody car got a remote where you can unlock and lock. You know what I mean? I be having to pull the key out, find a hole, run inside the car, because it'd be like beep, 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 to deactivate, you know what I mean, the factory alarm. So I don't got to do that no more, man. That's a blessing, man. I salute. Salute. You know what I mean? Got it done. You know what I mean? So as I said, man, many more videos to come with Renzel, because Renzel's up next, man. We getting Renzel together for 2025 for the tote, you know what I mean? And we doing big things, you know what I mean? This is a growing channel, so please support, you know what I mean? See my growth, see my motivation, see my consistency, you know what I mean? Because we going to the top, man, you know what I mean? We gonna keep on doing it. So I feel good today that I got this done. So as I said, I'll get back with y'all in a minute because y'all can see it's getting dark and I gotta put on the dome lights, you know what I mean? And go look at my dome light, my LED light video, man. It's pretty cool, you know what I mean? Basically, I LED the whole truck that lights up like a what? It lights up like an MTA bus, basically, you know what I mean? I got all the lights. I got the dome light in the front. No, well, they call this the map light. And I got the center dome light, and I got the rear dome light. So when I have all of them on, like I'm gonna show y'all right now, real quick, blow, school bus action, MTA bus action, it lights up like the sky. Nah, let me stop. But other than that, all right, man. Let me get back into this traffic. Let me put my beats on. I mean, let me get a little bit more motivated to get through this traffic, because this traffic is depressing as hell. You know what I mean? And it's cold today. It's 47 degrees, man. It feel like 20 degrees. I don't know why. It feel OD cold. And we in November, almost in December. So hopefully we don't get no snow, because I don't need no. Well, you know what? I could take the snow now because I got a truck. Before I ain't had a truck, I was riding around the charge in the snow. In the backup, now I got the 4x4 Renzel. All right, let me stop talking. Let me get back to my motion, get back to this traffic, and I'll be right back when I get to either the garage or the gas station, something. You know what I mean? I may hit y'all with the gas station light, but you never know. I may go in the garage also. So show y'all how this remote work. Even though y'all know how remotes work, but this is a remote that Renzel got back. He got his swag back because he had the remote option before, but they took it away from him. Somebody took it away from him, and I'm giving it back to him. All right, catch y'all in a minute.